This untitled image is very dramatic. It gives me the impression that this man, standing tall and full of confidence, is the overlord or guardian of this area in the background. I like the choice of an ultra-wide angle lens that further distorts the man's body proportions in a good way, because it makes him even taller. My first comment would be to give it a title. It helps the viewer better understand the message from the photographer. Compositionally, there are several elements that make this a great photo. The focal point of interest is positioned properly, being in the lower thirds of the frame. Leading lines from the clouds point to center, which bring our eyes down to the subject. I might, however, reframe this a little different, like this, putting our subject right at the vertical center and possibly addressing this distraction. There are two things I would consider a must fix. These green leaves are definitely a distraction, so I would clone them out. Number 2 is less obvious, but very significant. These people here on the lower right completely detracts from the overall mood because of their emotional disposition. They seem to be having a party. To add a little bit more dramatic impact, I might have used a smaller aperture, perhaps the smallest available to yield a sunburst effect. Technically, I like the exposure, giving just the right amount of detail in the upper torso to show the muscles of our sentinel. However, I noticed that the horizon is very slightly not leveled and also distorted. Both could have easily been fixed in post-processing. In summary, I'm giving this 4 points for composition. Impact is also high up on my scale at 4, and for technical, also a 4 for a grand total of 12 points.